If you're trying...
Alright guys, I'm going live here. Let me get everything set up for the first couple minutes per usual, and then we'll go ahead and get started today, guys. Alright guys, please like and subscribe to let's go ahead and get started here, guys. Hopefully my camera didn't it didn't just freeze. Alright guys, finally my camera's somewhat working today. Good to have you guys on, good to have you guys in. Almus, yeah, I made sure not to overtrade today, made sure to be a sniper, and looking back on my trader review reports, it definitely shows that I trade better with less amount of trades. So I stepped back today. I made a trade on I tried to make a trade on VBUS, which I'm glad I didn't. Even though it ran today, I probably would have gotten stopped out in the morning. And then CODX was no trade just because I had been holding that one. SRRA, I thought I had potential off MYO. There's somebody loading up on that thing, but we'll see. It wouldn't shock me to have them release a PR tomorrow or within the next couple days, just based upon the fact of MYO. But as you guys can see, we had a big green day today. We got the account up to $11,531.67, back above 10,000. We're closing in to halfway there to getting to no PDT, which is awesome to see. Yeah, so we're slowly making our way to the $1 million. Now, as we grow the account, it's going to be a lot easier to see bigger and bigger P&Ls. You kind of keep compounding, right? So right now, we're getting to that point where we can easily see a $5,000 day or a $3,000 or $4,000 day now with the capital that I have in the account. Buddy Awad, ran into your Twitter today. You, my friend, got yourself a new YouTube sub. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying what you have here. But yeah, so it's been fun to watch Tesla too. I've never watched options as much as I have been lately, and honestly, you learn. Sorry, guys. Did my camera just freeze? I'm sorry, guys. My camera just froze. I don't know how to fix that. My webcam continues to freeze. Oh, let me go live on Instagram as well. Let's see here. There we go. Cool, now we're live on Instagram as well. But yeah, I don't know why my webcam freezes. I apologize for that. As long as you guys can hear me and my screen's working, that's the main thing, and I know it is. It's just sometimes, for whatever reason, my webcam freezes. Not all the time, but anyways, yeah, buddy, so I do trade options, but the thing is, so I realize I learn a lot more when I don't trade as much. What's going on, Chuck? What's going on, Scoo? What's going on, Andy? Good to have you guys on. I learn a lot more when I don't trade as much, and I'm much more comfortable when I take less trades because of the fact that I Warrior, Poncho Bell, what's going on? Because I'm literally, learning a lot from just watching other stocks, seeing what other news comes out, and basically I'm just waiting for my setup. DK Kissick, CVIG Game 12, what's going on? I'm just waiting for my setup, waiting for my Rosenberg, what's going on? I'm waiting for basically my opportunity, my time to shine. And when I do that, I get better opportunities. I'm not as stressed because I wait for my price action. I wait for my levels to hit, and I'm not feeling as forced. When I start day trading and trading 6-7 times a day, I feel more forced because I'm trying to scalp things. What's going on, PJ Goris? And so, today I definitely took a step back, and I'm like, you know what? And somebody brought it up on stream yesterday. They said that I've been trading a lot. And I went back and looked at my trader view, all my trading stats for this account challenge. And when I have the best days is when I only trade a couple times a day, I wait for my setups. If it's not there, I move on to the next day. I wait for the easy setups. Now, I was trading too many D's and C setups, which means not as quality setups as I had been. And so, yeah, that's just the name of the game. I was paying for it, and I was all over the map. But now you're going to see me kind of snipe more. You're going to see me take 1 or 2 trades a day. I wasted 2-day trades today. I wouldn't say wasted because I made $2,300 on one of them, but the other one I ended up I lost $17. I was as much as $800 on it. But anyway, so that's just the name of the game, guys. It's been fun to kind of take a step back and watch Tesla and watch all these small caps run. What's going on, M-Vents? What's going on, J-Rick? What's going on, Ethan? It's been fun to kind of watch all this price action and kind of sit back and learn from it, MYO, I watched the whole thing. I haven't touched it once, but that's the reason why I got into SNES, and that's the reason why I was looking at PBYI. That's the reason why I was looking at SRRA. Okay? Patience, yes, patience goes a long way in trading, guys. It's something that is actually a skill that it's hard for people not to do because they look on the screen, they're always trying to click buttons, and they're always trying to buy. And it's like, no, I got to get back to my bread and butter. I got to get back to the point where if a stock's up, I don't really buy a whole lot of it. If it's above 50%, I'm not buying a huge position. If it's you know, if it's gapping down 80%, then I take some size, but no more. You know, I got to get back to my old ways. What's going on, Jode, Audra? And I can kind of feel myself molding into my old self again, where, you know, I actually feel like I'm getting back to my old strategies. I'm a little bit conservative. I don't take too big of red days. I make sure when I take red days, they're small. If the trade doesn't go in my way, I cut it quick. All these things are a must in my trading strategies. And that's what I'm getting back to doing over the past, especially couple days. I started to do it in the beginning of my count challenge. I got a little wobbly in the middle. I went back and looked at my stats, and I'm like, you know what? I'm down $930 in my day trades, and the reason being is because I only get 3-day trades a week, and I was forcing them. I was taking my entire account on those day trades, but then I get way more conservative, and I'm like, okay, if this goes like a 1% down, I'm getting out. So what happens over and over is I keep taking 1% losses on every one of my day trades, and when I have my whole account in, you know, each 1% loss, when you get 10%, when you get 10 losing trades, you know, that's $1,000 in a $3,000 or like $300 in a $3,000 account, so on and so forth. So it's important for me to take size properly, get back to my old ways, what got me to 1K to 1 million in about 10 months and 1 week. And ignore that, sorry, on Instagram there. Sorry, I have an Instagram limit, but I have to ignore it right now. What's going on, Andre? What's up, man? Hyoka, Darwin, Sanity, Andrea, GP. Man, I'm so bad at pronouncing names, guys. Sorry about that. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing, but bear with me. Hey, so I got a question. Hey, do you live stream during the day? Would you love to watch you while you trade throughout the day? So, Hus S. So I've thought about maybe live streaming. I'm still working on my mentorship program. I'm still developing it. And I'm thinking about maybe making my trading screen live for those mentorship students, those people that, you know, are the closest in my mentorship program. I haven't started it up. It's been on my website for about 1.5 years, and I wanted to get through my video series guide before I started to plan how I'm going to do the mentorship program. And if the person that I met in San Diego is still out there, he was going to quit his job and work more on trading, and I told him he'd be more than welcome to be in my mentorship program. Please reach out to me. I'd love to keep in touch. You know, you're good faith to me and showing me out in San Diego and treating me right. I really appreciate that, and I want to give back to you. So reach out to me. I do want to do a mentorship program, but I want to make sure, you know, that I do it right, that I do it properly, that I make sure that I manage it well, and then it doesn't take away from my teachings to you. It doesn't take away from my trading to myself and to you guys, and keeps me the same person. So I have to kind of strategize how I'm going to do that. But yeah, so today we're up to $11,531 on the 1K account on day 46, and we're going to start to see this bad boy compounding. I'm going to be a lot more disciplined. I'm not going to make, you know, stupid mistakes. I can feel it on my head, you know. What gets me in trouble in trading is holding on to things too long, letting things go too quickly. And when I get into a trade, I want to be the bottom. I want to pretty much be the bottom of a stock, you know. And if I'm not, I better have small size, you know. All these strategies that I built throughout the years work and work well, and that's why I have a video series guide to teach you guys my strategies. Hopefully you can get some pieces from that and learn from it to help create, you know, you as a successful trader. That's why I built it. Gotta go eat dinner. We'll definitely hear tomorrow night. Yeah, this thing is recorded. But let me go and go over my SNES trade. Okay, SNES I actually chased on this one pretty bad. And it ended up just kind of on light volume, kind of going up and coming back down. But here's my thought process, and I've seen this happen time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. Okay, we had a run on MYO. Okay, MYO ran multi-day, and it could potentially run into tomorrow. But their company released, basically they have no reason to be up this high, so it's like, I don't know. But so they launched up from 680 to 35, all the way back down to 12, and then we opened back up at 40. That would have been a hell of an overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't take that trade because that's not really one that percentage-wise I see happen a lot. But yeah, a lot of my purchases have to do with my scanner. And yes, SNES was caught on my scanner. That's how I originally found it. I found SNES like literally at $7. POAI. Look at this, guys. POAI, guys, on the scanner, okay, was caught at $2.90. I had plenty of time to get in, and I almost loaded the boat. I almost got long like 20,000 shares in my inherited IRA. PBYI, guys, at 290 right there. I had time to get filled 20,000 shares underneath $3. I fumbled my orders though, and once it got above $3, I wasn't gonna chase. And look at how much this ran. This is how valuable a scanner can be. If you already have a basis, if you already have somewhat of knowledge, and if you know how to react upon it. Yes, my all-in-one scanner that's available on my website, it might be basically tough to figure out at first, but after you get used to it for a couple of weeks to a month to 2 months, you start eat, breathing, and sleeping this thing. You can understand when things go quick, when things get loud, when things get quiet. I have it set up so each and every scan has a different voice connection. So if it's yelling, that means the stock's going down. If it's quieter, that means the stock's going up. And I know when things are on the scan all the time and we're in a really hot market. If I'm hearing tickers nonstop, we're in a really hot market. It's like you just kind of breathe with the scanner. You understand it and how things can run with and without the scanner. Cheat codes, what's going on, man? So you can see here, this thing, oh my gosh, this thing ripped straight up to 530. Now, yes, this is basically a huge rip, and then we fall all the way back down. But there's still money to be made inside those moves, okay? That's just the name of the game. This happens on options contracts. This happens on small caps. This can sometimes even happen like a stock like Tesla. Tesla goes all the way up and comes all the way back down from 960 all the way back down to 730 in one day, okay? This is trading. There is price points that you have opportunities to take. It's your decision to take it or not. So I could have been long 20,000 shares underneath $3 with the scanner alert. I almost had time, but I fumbled my orders and I didn't want to get long above $3. This ran all the way. This is the most stress-free trade in history. And these trades are the ones that I love sometimes the most. The ones where we get a hot market, we get a quick, you see the low float, you get in. Once it comes on the scan, it gets halted up. You're already up 33%. We unhold, and then we're up about literally like 60%, 70%. And you're out, right? And literally no stress. You get in, and literally in like 20 seconds, this thing has so much volume it halts. We gap up, we get a push up, and you sell off. Or if we're in a really, really hot market, you get a low float that goes one pop, gets on the scan, long, one hold, two hold, three holds. I'm out the third hold almost every single time. Today on SNES, though, I was out the fourth hold. That was very risky, and I'll go over that today. But yeah, I appreciate that feedback, Darwin. Sanity. Awesome, man. But SNES, guys, you're going to see my entries and my exits here. Yeah, right here. Okay, so here's my thought process, okay? MYO ran 400+% yesterday in one day. We continue to rip up into today. When you get a multi-day runner, it shows more strength, and usually there's more chasers out there, creates more opportunity in the market. The real runner today was PBYI. Now, we didn't get a huge run, but we went all the way from $8 to $15. And one day, that's a 100% move on plenty of volume. Today, right out of the gates, this thing goes from 11 to 15. I almost got long after I was at 1405. There's a quick little wick down, and I could have gotten long, decent size. But I wasn't going to take a chance of any offerings, and this is already extended. And I'm getting back to my very disciplined ways. I'm not going to take on that much risk. Anything can happen, and if I did get long, it'd be small. But so we have those two runners, and obviously there's Chase. They're all bio stocks. This is a bio stock. It was a reverse split today. What was MYO? It was a reverse split. Actually, it wasn't on day one. It was 1, 2. The third day it ran. Okay, so I thought it was initially the first day. So the reason why I got long on SNES and I chased it was because I thought that since it was on MYO, we were in the same price range of about $7 is where MYO started. MYO then ran from $7 to $40 today. And one day it ran from $7 to $35, I believe it was. So you do the math, that's about 500%, 500% right there. So I'm thinking, okay, this popped up on the scan, and I had a chance to get in here at 720. I didn't get in. It halted. I saw it at 820. We halted. The third time, I'm like, screw it. I'm willing to chase this because it's in the same price range. It's a low float stock. It's a bio stock, which is the same thing as MYO. There's chasers out there. The stock market's already proven it. So I get long here. I see the tape on time and sales. I have 5 seconds to react. This thing doesn't move at all. When I didn't see the tape move at all from 850 to 860 spread, 10-cent spread, for 5 seconds, I went long. What's going on, Sobos Notes? So I went long immediately, okay? Once I saw that 5-second, like, basically no movement, no sellers, no buyers. A lot of times coming out of a hold, when you see that, it's waiting for someone to take a track. I got long immediately, 1,000 shares. I knew I took big size, and I knew my game plan was quick price action, potential holds, and let's see about a 20 to 30% move to the upside, okay? What happened? We get halted again. Or no. Yeah, we got halted right here. 974 or 954 on the bid was the hold range right there. Once we got into that hold, I still had confidence. Even though it's a third hold, I was I didn't really want to take any profit with the market that we're in, only being up 10%. I was up $1,000 at that point. And you can see here, once we got unhalted, I gave it a chance to rip. We then ripped. I got out. You're going to see my sells here. Why does it say 1107 1,000 shares? Did I really get that good of fills? Holy crap. I thought I sold 1,000. I thought I sold 500 at 1070. And another 500 at, let's see what this one says. Yeah. So I sold a 500 at 1071.99. And I sold the last 500 at 1115. And I saw this thing. I saw the bid stacking, and I was like, I'm not messing with it. What's going on, Will Cox, Ryan, Gruss, Beer Scout, Lost in You? I'm not messing around when it comes to that. I usually am out on a third hold, but we got into once we started to get into a fourth hold, I was panicking selling. Like, I was trying to get out as fast as I could. And honestly, I could have made a little bit more money if I wouldn't have got out. But yeah, so there's my trade. There's my thought process. I knew I was chasing up, but in this market, when we saw MYO, I had no problem with it. I took the size that I needed to. The only other trade I made today was VVUS. Actually, VVUS, unfortunately, TOS didn't fill me. Unfortunately, I would have gotten long at 306-ish range. This thing popped up to 315, came all the way back down. I probably would have been out. I don't think I could have held in here. Thought it would have just come back down, pop back up, hold, pop back up, and then we got another move here. So obviously we're in a hotter market, that's for sure. And then SRA, or I don't know what I'm saying. SRA, I got long at 311, a terrible fill on the market buy here. I was trying to get filled on at $13. Didn't get filled quick enough once the buyers came in. I was trying to see some buyers before I got long, and once we saw that, I was like, if we start to get eaten on the 13 wall, I was going to get long, but it was too quick. I got filled at 1311, didn't like that. Ran all the way up to 1360. Recent reverse split, same concept as MYO again, bio stock. And we didn't get above that 1425 range. I got out and lost a tad bit of money on that one. Overall today, P&L wise, we are green, up $2,304.36 on the day. $11,531 on the account now on day 46. And now I think it's game time. I'm feeling momentum coming back. I do fly out tomorrow. I'm going to San Diego tomorrow for another business deal that I'm doing, business concept. But anyways, hopefully you guys are enjoying this free lesson, free daily recap. If you guys, I'd appreciate it if you guys liked and subscribed to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. If you guys are interested in learning all my strategies, I have made a video series guide that I spent over 1.5 years of my life on. Without any doubt, the hardest project I've ever worked on in my entire life. That video series guide is available on my website. I posted it in the top chat. I get that it's expensive, but think of it this way. I'm the teacher, and you're paying tuition for me being a teacher, okay? Same concept, without a doubt. And if you go to college, you could pay as much as $40,000, $100,000 a year, okay? This is just under $2,000 for a course that could potentially, hopefully, create you from being a not profitable trader to being a profitable trader, or being a very profitable trader to being an extremely profitable trader. So we had a lot of people purchase this guide. I'm looking forward to hearing more and more feedback. We've got a ton of testimonials on this now, and honestly, we've gotten, I think, like, everyone's been very positive about this, and I've been super ecstatic. I'd like to hear more constructive criticism, to be honest, because I feel like you guys are filling me up with, all the good stuff but none of the bad, but I really do like constructive criticism. Now, I made that clear, and so far we haven't gotten much in the way of, bad news on, or bad, this being a bad video series guide. And I've already gotten a lot of good feedback on it, saying it's helped them throughout their trading career. The first person that ever bought this actually paid for it as soon as they finished it with the things that they learned. They posted that out in the testimonial. I didn't even know they were going to say that. But stuff like that makes me happy now, guys. And I'm just here to motivate you guys and hopefully create more and more students to be successful traders. And my goal by the time that I Kerplunk, is to hopefully create the most successful students that anyone has ever created in the finance and stock market world. I hope that me as a person has really helped you in some way, shape, or form. If I have, just let me know. Reach out to me right in the comments section below. It goes a long ways for me, because I come on here every day just kind of a blank screen. I don't get to talk to anyone. I'd like to change that. I'd like to maybe do some podcasts and things like that. But anyways, guys, I'm here to motivate you guys to be the best traders you can be. That's why I started this account challenge with $1,000, and now we're up to $11,531. Even this is life-changing money for some people. 10,000 bucks or $10,500 in 2 months trading. That could be potential life-changing money. I know some people, they only make 3,000, and I'm not gonna say only. It's the real world, and I have no problems, saying that I'm a very privileged person. I'm a very, I got very lucky, or I'm lucky that I found this industry and what this potential can take you, because really there is no end in what you can do in this world, in this industry. Your long Tesla calls, you could have made millions, hundreds of millions of dollars on those Tesla calls. You could have made hundreds of millions of dollars on their puts too, in just one day. So this industry is truly amazing. I'm truly blessed to be able to find it. Hopefully what I'm doing is helping you guys be better traders. That's my goal as a teacher, as a mentor to you guys now. And hopefully I'm motivating you guys. If you could share me on your social media, Stocks That Goes, my Twitter, Stocks That Goes, my Twitter. Just shout me out, say, hey, he's doing a free 1K to 1 million account challenge, documenting every single day up until the 1 million mark. And then I'm going to be doing the options, and I'm super, 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 super excited to start doing options. But I want to do one more small cap account challenge before I start doing options. And while I'm doing the small cap account challenge, I'm actually learning options along the way. I've been watching a lot of Tesla calls and puts. I've been watching how news breaks and things like that. BIIB, how we had that huge break in calls. It's truly fun to watch and learn the tape, the level 2, and how the contracts work. I've already done a couple of challenges and I've blown them up. And I have no problem admitting that, because in my opinion, you have to do that to start in the options world or in any industry. You have to get that check, that mindset, that slap in the wrist, that slap in the face that shows you, this market ain't going to show you no mercy. It has no mercy. It has no feelings. If you're not smarter than the person across from you, you're going to lose, okay? That's just the name of the game. So, all right, guys, I've been on here way too long. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if you make new videos. Check the link in the description below for the top chat. It's a free, 100% free chat where all of us like-minded people spend our time and hopefully create successful people around us. If you guys, trading accountability buddies, are more than welcome in this room. Make sure to reach out to anybody that can help you trade. Hopefully my room has helped you in some way, shape, or form to be a better trader. Click that link in the description below. If you're interested in a brokerage, it's 2 free stocks valued up to $900 just by signing up with $100 or more. Check that out. Just by signing up without funding it at all, you could get a stock up to $250. And then if you fund it, I think there's another stock that's worth up to like $1,400 or $1,500, something like that, somewhere in there. Check that out. I really recommend that. And it's a brokerage better than Robinhood. They have more pre-market and after-hours access and things like that. If you're interested in my scanner, it's all in the links in the description below. Make sure to check those out. Hey, Cam, are your gains usually from swing trades or more than day trades? So, honestly, they're all from swing trading. My stats are all from swing trading. My average hold time is 17 hours. This entire account has been built upon swing trades. Okay? Except for today. Today's a different day. But I made damn well sure my day trades are going to count now, because I've seen that stat, and that's just disappointing. I'm not going to have that. And it's going to make me a better trader overall. So, alright guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to if I make new videos. I really appreciate that, guys. I will be flying out tomorrow. I'll have a full trading day. I don't know if I'll be able to do a recap tomorrow, but we will see. Maybe I'll do it in San Diego when I land. I appreciate you guys. Cheers, team, and go Hawks.